Hello, you're very welcome to this episode of My Generation Gap podcast, where you have me, Stuart Vincent Moore, a 50-year-old member of Generation X, talking art, culture, stuff and nonsense and media for about 10 minutes, and then we'll talk about what we're here to talk about, which this week is Die Hard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Christmas.
Christmas. And I'll be doing all of that with Harriet Pilkington, my niece, and an 18-year-old member of Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah. Hi, Rach, how you doing?
I'm all right. I like your pen.
I found my pen.
Very feminist of you.
With the bear lady inside it. That when you turn it upside down, all the clothes fall off. But it writes really nice.
But it writes really nice. I've just got to think.
Yeah.
One day you're going to pull that out in a meeting by accident. And you're going to be in deep trouble. Oh, no, that's my podcast pen. They're going to be like, mate, what do you do a podcast about?
Yeah. Not this pen. Other things.
Pulling out your burger phone. Oh, no, not that phone.
Yeah. No, I've got a proper phone. I've got a proper phone, honestly.
Yeah.
So anyway, H, how's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good. I am officially moving locations of salon. So
salon locations.
Yeah, so I'm going to Barnsley, back to Barnsley, where I'm from. So
Is it because she's worth it?
I don't get it.
Or isn't that an advert from like a thing? No. Isn't that a hairdressing advert in it?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, no, that's really exciting. But I took Hugo to the groomers today, and I can just tell that the groomers is like a hair salon in the way it is that you've got your nice clients and your clients that you're just waiting for the next one a little bit.
Hang on, so which one are you when you go into the dog groomers?
Well, I think Hugo's really noisy, and he like does this noise where he goes. He like tries to talk to you all the time, and I think that we kind of spoke about it like towards the end when I picked him up, and I think, but put it this way, I went to drop him off, and we were in the car park, and he went round a pole, so his lead was like around the ground almost, and then he weed on his lead, and that's how he got taken into the groomers. So I think the wee lead was
a wee lead.
The wee lead. Wanda's one of the favourites. She's happy to be there. Betty, which is like my dog, she's fine until they touch her paws, and then she's savage apparently. So
really?
Yeah. So but yeah, exciting stuff. How's your week been?
Oh, full of excitement, H. Our washing machine broke down. Yeah.
Oh,
Again.
lovely.
Yeah. And we've only had it like a year. The last time it broke down, because I think I remember telling the story on the podcast that I had to empty it out and take the drain plug out, and it was full of squashy wrappers and drumstick sticks that Ivan had shoved in his trouser pockets. So and it got proper stuck this time, and I couldn't get the drain plug out, and I tried so hard to get it out that I actually broke the drain plug. So the only good thing was that we managed to get Martin, the world's nicest plumber, around, and it was really nice just to see him.
Yes, I remember Martin, the world's nicest plumber, yeah.
So he came out and he fixed our washing machine for us. So
Are you making that washing machine on purpose?
Yeah, just to see Martin. Well, he said, I don't... Because we were only calling him up because he's a plumber. He's not a washing machine repair person. But we called him up just on the off chance it might know somebody that can fix washing machines. He went, I'll tell you what, I'm just finishing this job off. I'll come round. And he was just such a superstar. He fixed it. We were like, yes, Martin's coming. So that was dead nice. And then I was thinking, do you know what? When he pulls out of that drain plug, because we had to get a new drain plug and a housing for it and everything. I had to go and buy that. When he pulls out more squashy wrappers and drumstick sticks, I'm going to go absolutely crazy when Ivan gets in. Anyway, he pulled it out and he, look at all this. And it was all these like metal clips from my shirts. And I was like, he said,
Your
what are
knees
these? I went,
start
well,
taking Sorry, go on.
yeah. And he's like, what are these from? I went, I don't know what these are. We'll just throw them away.
Yeah, probably Ivan's. Forget it.
Probably Ivan's, yeah. We'll just throw them away. Don't matter. Well, let's not mention anything. Let's not tell anything.
Yeah, let's not tell anybody it was metal clips. We don't want to offend anybody. Don't make them feel, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to point fingers and mention any names, do we? That was good. Oh, but good. Exciting news, genuinely exciting news, is I've got a new car.
You've got a new car. You said, I think, last week that you were going from van to car because the red van has been an Uncle Stuart signature for years, as long as I've been alive. Staple, that's it. I can't think of the word. Signature.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, and now I've gone back to a red car, and cars have become so sophisticated since I last drove a car that I got it, and first thing I did, I drove, and you only get like a little bit of petrol in it, don't you? So I thought I'll go to the petrol station and put petrol in. I couldn't open the petrol cap.
What was your petrol flap thing?
Well, it was like towards the back of the car on the right-hand side. So I got the right side, which was really good. Because every other vehicle I've had, it's always been on the left. This time it's on the right. So I got that right, pulled up, and I got outside.
Did you guess or did you know?
I guessed. So I was like pushing the flap, and
that's what I mean.
You push it and it clicks and it opens.
Sometimes they do.
Didn't do that. So I was looking around for buttons and all sorts. And I thought, oh, maybe it's like on the key fob. So I'm pressing the key fob and all the lights are flashing in the car. And while it's doing that, the petrol station is getting busier and busier and people are queuing. And I'm pressing the button, the boot's opening by itself. And I have to go around the back and close the boot. And then I press more buttons and the boot opened again. So then I had to pretend I did a little bit of theatre, like I was looking for something in the boot, and then close the boot, and then pretend to go. Oh no, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'll just get in the car now and go. So I had to drive off, and then on the way when I got back on the motorway, I had to call.
It.
Yeah, and I had to call somebody up at work and say, "How do we put petrol in my car?"
That's terrible. Where was your petrol flap?
It's a little button on the door, on the inside of the door, and you can only really see it when you open it. Yeah. It's like down where your right shin is.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I think that, I was really thinking about where my petrol cap is then, and my car's electric. I was like, where's mine?
Where's mine? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, how come I don't know when I go to the petrol station?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, because I did feel my dad's up the other day, and I was like thinking about that, I think. But yeah, I was like, where is mine? Oh yeah, my car's electric. But yeah, you made me laugh when you said to me, because my car's fairly new, like 2 years old, and you were like, it's got this thing where it keeps you in the lanes. Like, I think lanes has been around for about 15 years. No, but probably about 10 years now. Yeah. But I didn't have the heart to tell you.
All right, I was dead excited. Talk about petrol stations. It wasn't that long ago. I remember driving along and bursting for the toilet on I think it was on the A1 up near Scotch Corner. I'm bursting for the toilet and then going into these services, and you know the moto services. You can tell them moto services because they've all got the round circles, for all the instructions when you drive in. It'll have like a white circle with a blue. I know what you mean now. With a blue border on it, like these circles, and it'll say straight on, and then it'll say fuel M1, and then an arrow straight on, and then lorries and an arrow right, all on separate individual circles with a blue border on it, like a speed limit sign, but blue instead of red, with an arrow in it. And I cannot understand them at all. I just can't get my head around them. And I look at them, I think, what? So unless I'm following somebody into the services, I haven't got a clue. I've got no chance. And I was so desperate for a wee. I pulled into these services and I got it completely wrong. Before I knew it, I was back on the motorway again. And I was like, oh no. How did that happen? Yeah. But
Well,
that's rubbish signs. I saw the world's best sign this week.
God.
When I was driving along and I saw like in a lay-by where you see food vans,
Yeah.
Like doing like breakfast cobs and stuff and
Yeah.
and burger vans
like
and things.
trailers
This
and
one, this one on the back of it had like I don't know if your generation ever watched the television show Only Fools and
Bulls
Horses.
and horses, yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of that, H?
I have heard of that, yeah, Del Boy.
Yeah, Del Boy. Anyway, this one, it had the Only Fools and Horses logo on it, but instead of Fools and Horses, it says Only Foods and Sauces.
I love that.
Only
I
Foods
do really,
and
I need a
Sauces,
name
yeah.
like that for hairdressing. I'd like somebody to come up with a name like that for hairdressing. Some sort of
Oh, well, the
fun.
usual one is Curl Up and Die, isn't it?
Yeah, I do that
Yeah,
one.
but that's very old hat. But I thought
Yeah.
Only Foods and
Well,
Sauces was really good. What?
speaking of like road traffic and things like that, I went round. There's a roundabout in Wakefield outside the big Sainsbury's. Do you know the one I mean? On Ings Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
coming from George Street and I'm doing a right at the roundabout. I get on the roundabout and then I can't leave because a lorry's pulled out kind of in front of me.
yeah.
So I'm going round to the right and then a lorry's pulled out. Anyway,
So you
the
have to keep
lorry
on going
goes
round and
by.
roundabout.
And no, because I'm just stationary now in the roundabout because the lorry pulled out on me. Yeah. So I'm turning
Okay.
right, so I've gone round it and then I'm stationary. And I'm waiting for this lorry to pull out. And a car undertakes me and misses me by like a mil. And I couldn't even think. So Mum leant over, beeped at him. And he drove off at like proper speed. This was last week. Today we went to pick Hugo up, coming down George Street, went round the roundabout, and had to stop because there was like traffic because there was a car there. And this car did the exact same thing. And my mum went, I am certain that's the same car.
Really?
Yeah. So whoever's doing that, stop it.
Stop following you around.
Sainsbury's roundabout. Stop stalking me, please.
I laughed when you mentioned that Sainsbury's roundabout, but actually it was a different roundabout. I remember, you won't remember when they were doing all the roadworks in Wakefield.
Oh,
This
they're
is
always doing
years ago.
roadworks on Ings Road and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
but they were
terrible.
changing like the old bus station. It was when they were
Oh,
building
right.
that new shopping centre, is it Trinity Walk it's called?
Yeah.
And they were building it and they were rerouting all the roads. And what they'd done is they'd put
It's like one
slow
way now.
down. Yeah, so they put like slow down signs and signs saying ramp on it. And they'd taken up loads of the road surface. So the road was like 2 foot lower than it usually was, and it was all gravel. And then they'd put like the pedestrian crossings in first. So there was a massive like hump in the road.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise it was there. I was coming home from work really, really late one night. And I just shot over this lump in the car. It's like the Duke's house. like honestly, the wheels came off the ground.
That is bad.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't even
do
going
some
that
damage.
fast, but
Do you know what? I'm
No,
I'm
it's all
starting
fine.
to
Well-
question your driving because there's a corner coming from Grimethorpe to Wakefield, whereas you're
Yeah.
going down that long windy road, there's a corner that we always refer to as that corner that Stuart crashed on. So that's kind of two bad driving incidents at least now.
No, listen to me, because it wasn't that simple. It was, I was working really early in the morning that day. It was in
Yeah.
the middle of winter, and I was
Yeah.
going to work, and I was driving to work, and it was about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So it wasn't that crashed. It was so icy that when I got to the top of the hill, I just slid all the way down. So I couldn't even turn or anything. And it just went all the way down. And it just went, boom, into a tree.
Yeah. But that's not the only incident you've had on that road, though, is it? Not in your car.
Oh, why? What happened on that road? What?
I'm pretty sure that somebody got a phone call about, oh my God, we think there's a guy and he's like dead in this bush or passed out in this bush. And I'm pretty sure it was you just drunk. Mum was like, no, it's just my brother is drunk. I don't know what had
No.
gone on there. Is that not true?
All right. Okay. It's sort of
Is it like
true.
fabricated a little bit?
No.
Is it
So it
Chinese
wasn't that
whispers?
road. I don't think you can use that phrase anymore, Rach.
Can you not? Look at that.
No, it's sort of true, H, but it wasn't on that road. This was on the A638 Doncaster Road, the main road. coming out.
Oh,
And
Redneck.
now, yeah, but right near Crofton, where your grandma, it was your grandma's house when I was living with my mum, your grandma, dear listener. Harriet is my niece, Harriet's mum
Yeah.
is my sister, and Harriet's grandma is my mum.
Yep.
So at the time, I was living at my mum's house, and I'd gone out drinking one night in Wakefield. I was very young at this point.
Yeah.
But, well, I was probably old enough to know better. But I'd gone out. I'd got very, very drunk. I got a
Yeah.
taxi home, I think, because I have vague memories of trying to pay the taxi driver with my shoes because I didn't have any money left. This is the days before. This is the days before being able to pay with a card. It wasn't a thing
Yeah.
then. You had cash or nothing. So
Yeah.
I must have
Well,
gone.
that's why, like.
Oh, mate,
Sorry, go on.
because I remember him getting really, really angry with me, but
Yeah.
he still took my shoes because I didn't have any shoes in the morning,
Yeah.
and
So you must have still taken them.
and he must have like thrown me out of this taxi, and I wasn't that far from home, maybe a quarter of a mile, but it was on the main road,
Yeah.
and I'd obviously gone, oh, I can't be bothered walking on the rest of it, so I'd just like gone to sleep in this bush.
Yeah.
But it was like a school night. It was on a weekday night. I'd got the day off work, and so loads of people had started driving to work. So it wasn't your mum that got a phone call. It was the police. Somebody had called the police and gone, there's a body in the hedge, or there's a guy in the hedge by the side of the road. so anyway, I woke up and I started walking home to my mum's house with no shoes on, like completely feeling just absolutely
Crap.
like death. Yeah, and I got halfway there, and this police car came and flagged me down. He went, "Hey, mate," and that was back in the days where I would wear double denim.
Double denim.
Double denim, yeah. So they must have seen me in double denim and knew who I was, and they'd gone. They stopped me. Went, where you going, mate? I'm going home. And they went, where have you been? I went, I think I've been asleep in that bush. And he went, all right. He said, are you all right? And I went, yeah. He said, how far's home? I went, it's just there. And he went, all right. He just said, we've had loads of people calling us up saying it was a guy asleep in a bush by the side of the A638 Doncaster Road. I went, yeah, that was probably me.
Yeah. Probably me. Yeah, I just woke up from there.
Yeah, I've just woke up. Yeah, that wasn't my finest hour.
I remember my dad wanted to go. He once got drunk, so yeah, probably old enough to know better. At home in lockdown, and decided that he wanted to go for a walk. He was so bad in lockdown. My dad's a social creature. He can't be in the house for long. He was like, I need to get out. Anyway, he goes out in his flip flops. We get to the bottom of the road. I'm going out with him because I'm thinking, oh my God, what the bloody hell's he doing? I mean, my dad's not the kind of guy to go walking around like the local street. So he's in his flip-flops. He gets outside at one of my old friends' houses and just drops in their bush. And he's laid across this bush. And as he's laid across it, he rolls off it onto the floor, pretends to hit his head, and then he goes, like that. And I was like, right, get up now. His flip-flops come off. And he's trying to put his flip-flop on. He's trying to put all his foot out of one side of the flip-flop, like two toes through one bit of the flip-flop, 3 toes. I was like, I rang Grandad up. Dear listener, that's my uncle's dad and my granddad. And Grandad had to come get him. And he kept saying to him, you know that thing, Jim, you know that thing that we both know. And Grandad's going, no. And he went, yeah. He went, yeah, we both know. And Grandad's going, no. And to this day, I have no clue what that was about. Because my dad doesn't remember doing it, and my granddad's not alive anymore. So,
Yeah. So that will die with your dad.
yeah, and nobody will ever know.
Nobody will ever know what that was.
No.
All right. Okay.
So we've just spent 20 minutes about talking about crap.
No, we're going to have to delete a lot of that, I think.
Yeah. We'll keep it
Certainly
short
the
tonight.
racial slurs.
It's like 20 minutes later. Yeah. Chat with the gappers.
Oh. Do you know what, H? I think we leave the chat with the gappers for next time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Let's save it up to the next one. Because I think it's been a long time. And we should get down and talk about what we're here to talk about. Which this week, H, is Die Hard.
Oh.
Now, I was just going to ask you what you thought of it. But I think I already know.
Die Hard to watch. That took me ages. I'm really proud of that.
You really, did you write that joke earlier on?
Yeah, it's in my notes. I have a few notes when I watch a film, and the top one is Die Hard to watch.
So you didn't like it? What's not to like? Because you know what, H, when this film came out, it kind of broke the mold of action films. Because before this, all action films were like big beefcakes, like Arnie and Sylvester Stallone. You know, big muscly bodybuilders are all like really, like an overblown exaggeration of a man. And Bruce Willis was like this ordinary guy, like your everyman. And he's like, he didn't want to be a hero. He's not trained to be a hero. He's just a policeman. And he ends up, you know, in his vest, barefoot, and he saves the all the hostages, or most of them anyway.
Because nowadays,
on Christmas,
the films that I see are all about, they have been in my generation, ordinary men. You know, so it's a bit more relatable. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like it's somebody else. It's somebody it could be your neighbour on the street. A lot of films are a bit like that now. So it's kind of a really well-known concept now. So I think when I watched it, I was just like, oh, I didn't even notice it.
What do you think about Alan Rickman, though, playing Hans Gruber? Because he sort of broke the mold of what an action film baddie could be as well. He sort of understated it, but really excellently played it, and he was I
love Alan Rickman.
He was really good with it, yeah.
But Christmas is the time of year where you just get really annoyed at him, because he's the baddie in Die Hard, he's the baddie in Love Actually. Like, you can't help but be annoyed at him.
As a baddie in the sheriff in Robin Hood. He played the sheriff of Nottingham.
Did he?
Yeah, he was the only good thing in that film as well.
Yeah, he is. In my notes, it's literally Die Hard to watch. Alan Rickman ?
What? Like, why was he there? Do you know that was his? Yeah, like, Alan, what were you thinking? Yeah. But that was sort of his first.
Was that a bit of a breakthrough?
Yeah, his first film, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what is it with these kind of Gen X movies? And do you know, actually, to be fair, it's still in movies now, with phone calls just ending. Like, the conversation isn't like how you would actually have a conversation with somebody. Like, when Holly calls the maid and her daughter at home, she's like, oh, what would I do without you, Paulina? Hangs up. It's not like, what would I do without you, Paulina? And then Paulina goes, oh, I know. And then she goes, oh, well, anyway, I'll be back in a bit. And Paulina goes, oh, all right, see you later. Yeah, see you later. Instead, it's just hangs up. Nothing.
They don't think, all right, bye, 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 yeah, bye,
Yeah.
bye,
Bye
bye,
bye.
bye,
Bye
yeah, bye,
bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye,
Yeah. Bye bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye, 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 bye,
Yeah, why is there none of that?
bye. Well, sometimes when I call a film a perfect film,
Yeah.
like I think Silence of the Lambs is a perfect film, and I think The Truman Show is a perfect film. That doesn't mean that although those films are excellent, I don't mean that like it's the best film ever. I just
Yeah.
mean it's been done really, really well, and there's no space for
Yeah.
anything more, and they didn't need to do anything more. And if they'd have taken anything out, it wouldn't have made the film as good as it
Yeah.
was. And
Okay.
there's
I
not a
see. Yeah. It
wasted
flows
minute in
right.
it. It flows right. Everything's done. It
Yeah.
looks great. It sounds great. Everything's great about it. It's just a perfect film. Die Hard wastes so much time.
Honestly, I
It's
watched
2 hours long.
Yeah, I watched it and then still had to watch a summary of it because I just watched it and I was like, "This is so crap. Surely I'm missing something." And then I was like, "No, I'm not even missing anything." Like I watched the whole because I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They quote it a lot, so I was quite excited to see what they were quoting. Yippee ki all that lot. It's so rubbish that I was so underwhelmed.
Ah. I mean, don't hold back, Age. Tell us what you really think.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but I'm not. I'm not a Die Hard fan. That's
Well,
personal opinion.
to be honest with you, Age, I think I'm one of the few people of my age who hasn't seen Die Hard before. I sort of knew what it was, and I knew all the
Yeah.
famous memes from it, like Alan Rickman falling from the building, and I knew who he was, and I knew who Hans Gruber was, and I knew about the
I think it's really
Nakatomi
cool. You know what
Plaza.
memes are. Mum used to call them memes. She was like,
Memes, yeah, memes.
memes. Yeah, that was it.
So I know all those things, but I never watched it all the way through.
Yeah.
So I thought, do you know what? Here's my chance to watch it and understand it. And I really, really didn't like what it was saying.
Yeah.
Or what I think it was trying to say. Because
Is
it
that
was a bit
about the watch?
unbelievable. Not just that, but also, H, it was a bit like, do you remember when we watched the A-Team? And I really loved the A-Team. And then
Yeah.
when we watched it, it was like, oh, this is everything that's wrong with America right now.
Yeah.
And, well, and the world, actually. And
Yeah.
this did the same thing for me.
Well,
You've got...
from watching it, I mean, you've got obviously female hostages, things like that, but the two kind of females that you see are one that's pregnant and one that basically gets a career taken away from her in a way. It like symbolizes when they take the watch at the end, not taken away from her, but when he takes the watch at the end, I think that's symbolizing that, like, at the end she's like, no, it's Holly, what's his second name?
Holly Gennaro.
Yeah, no, it's Holly Gennaro. But
And,
she's
she says her married name.
yeah, but then it's the fact that like it's very, I would say, stereotypical.
Yeah, so
In a
it's
way.
very, and I suppose this is the thing, isn't it? There's like the rise of toxic masculinity again because of certain people in power validating those sort of and reinforcing those views and ways of being and what's the right word? Making it acceptable again.
Yes.
To be that sort of misogynistic.
Yeah.
And it's not surprising when people my age were brought up watching films like this.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, go on.
When you're having Bruce Willis, or John McClane, as he's called, travelling across the whole of the country because he refused to move when his wife and he's a New York police officer, right? And he refused to move because he said there's too many bad guys. There's too many bad guys in New York, so he has to lock them all up. And his wife is like vice president of a massive Japanese, the US branch of a massive Japanese, who must be paid millions, or certainly if not millions, hundreds of thousands of pounds a year. And he's gone, no, I just want to be a cop. Like, no, you can't be successful and have your own career and do all these kind of things because I'm a cop.
And that's more important.
That's more important. So he goes over, all right, I'll come and see you at Christmas. And then he finds out that she's been using a maiden name. Oh, like that's the worst thing in the world.
The worst possible thing that somebody could do is use the name that they were born with.
They were born with oh, what? So I don't own you anymore? You don't belong to me anymore.
Yeah,
so
I totally agree with you. Well, that's what I mean about the name. Like, by the end of the movie, it just totally... Yeah, I wasn't getting any kind of message from it. I didn't enjoy it a lot. I just was a bit like, I can see why it's a Christmas film. I can see why it was big in its day. So it's kind of become a classic Christmas film. But it wouldn't be my first choice of Christmas film.
No, and it's all very American stuff in it. You got a Japanese company that's, hinted at being immoral and exploiting people all over the world. So you got that represented, like the Japanese, so these Americans saying, "Oh, the Japanese economy is because it was really growing at that time." And I think America was quite frightened of the Asian economy powerhouses coming up and threatening the USA. And then you got the actual...
That has happened a decent amount over the course of history as well.
Yeah. And then you've got all the bad guys who are all German and like they've all got long blonde hair and they'll wear really sharp suits.
And they've all got an accent European. Of some sort. Yeah.
So they're all the European elitists. So it's basically America saying, "Oh yeah, these Japanese economic powerhouses, they're all really corrupt and immoral, and these Europeans, they're just all elitists and we're the best because we're American and we can run around like cowboys punching people."
Yeah. Was there any British in the film? Not that I didn't notice any, I don't think.
No. And then it was very much the individual.
Well,
yeah, but he played a German though, didn't he?
Yeah. The actors are not what they play.
Yeah, and then it just reinforces that thing, doesn't it, of American being like the Wild West, and if you're a strong man, you'll win over because you can punch people and shoot people, and
because you're overall better.
A strong man on his own is better than all these bureaucratic organisations like the FBI, the police, the media, all these things.
Just
and
like Mall Cop.
It's down to... just down to one individual man who's strong. And then in the end, because he's all strong, they even make him out to be so strong that he walks across broken glass in bare feet.
Yeah.
See how tough
Look how strong his feet are.
Look how strong his feet are. Yeah. It's no wonder Generation X are in a mess and the world's a mess because it's being ruled by people of my age who think that that's okay. Yeah. And then at the end he has to kill the only way they can kill the terrorist is if they take off her Rolex watch, which is a symbol of a success, of a career, of a financial independence.
Yeah.
And
That's,
no, we'll get rid of that. You can have my name again.
Yeah.
We've
everything is restored
your career because,
and all is happy for Christmas. You've lost your career and you're now your husband's property again.
Yay!
Hooray!
America. USA. USA. We'll take that out.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's I wasn't I wasn't impressed.
Yeah. I think out of all the films that the more films we're getting in our, the more episodes we do, the more I'm becoming better at analysing them and forming my own opinion.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll ruin films for you now, H, because now you have to
I
watch them
know.
and
I know. You've given me
instead of
mind.
just being able to switch off and
Yeah.
enjoy it, you've got to go.
You've given me a mind. No.
Yeah.
You've given me an opinion.
I
Take
just
away my
wanted to
Rolex watch.
Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what Monk's for, innit? That's why you watch Monk.
Oh my god.
Right, anything more to say about Die Hard H?
Funny enough, no.
Right. Well, it's time for this.
It's Burger Stews, Burger Review. 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 It's Burger Stews.
He's eaten a burger. He's eaten a burger and he's marked it out of 5. H. This week.
You froze at the worst moment. Oh, did you pretend to?
No, I didn't freeze. I forgot what word I was going to say.
I was like, thinking, are you still or are you frozen?
This week. He's eaten a burger and he's marking it out of 5. This week, I've gone suspicious.
Suspicious.
Now, I'll tell you for why, H. It's because I'm going to do a live burger review.
Yeah.
But it's been so long waiting for you to come into the podcast room
Because I'm late.
that I've eaten my chips, my loaded fries, which were actually really nice.
What was on the loaded fries?
Well, there was like cheese sauce. There was bits of
This
like
isn't
chicken
Stuart's fries review.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hey up.
I got you back.
I'll tell you, do you want a saucer of milk?
Sorry, go on.
So, I ate these fries, and on the app, I put no jalapenos on it.
Yeah.
But there were jalapenos on it, H. And they were too hot.
Yeah.
So my fries, I mean, they were, do you know what? Actually, they were really nice.
Yeah.
But they were too hot for me. And I had a Bounty milkshake with it that I then had to drink too fast. And I
Bounty
gave myself brain
milkshake,
freeze.
as in like a Bounty bar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a coconutty chocolatey milkshake.
Yeah.
H.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. But I drank it too fast. And I gave myself brain freeze. And I had to lie down. And that was about 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
So I've got
So
a
now
burger here.
this burger is growing bacteria.
I've got a Stone Cold burger from Gunners Burger in Bradford.
Okie dokie.
So let's have a look. This is just a plain smash burger.
Oh, I like the tin foil instead of just paper. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
proper
so that
burger
looks good,
place when
doesn't
you've
it?
got tin foil. It does look good.
Yeah.
We need to see your face as you're eating it. You need to pull the foil down. I don't know.
I'd say that was ordinary.
Ordinary. Did they give you any sauce with it? Has it got a sauce on it?
Yeah, there's burger sauce there, but it's not.
Right.
Oh, and it's a bit spicy. What is this obsession with putting hot sauce and everything? I'm not happy about this. Is this a Gen Z thing, H? Is this a Generation Z thing? Putting hot sauce and everything?
No, I don't think
Like
so. I'm
hot
not a
wings and hot sauce
person.
and jalapeno peppers on everything.
No, but you seem really upset about it.
Yeah, because I've run out of Bounty milkshake. How am I supposed to get rid of that heat? It's a bit ordinary. I give that a 3.
A 3.
Should have been better. So,
Right.
Gunner's Burger, Smash Burger, 3 out of 5.
3. But the chips were what out of 5?
Oh, do you know what? I give them a 4.5, I think. They were dead nice.
Nice.
If a little
Yeah.
bit too hot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're going to go there, yeah, don't bother with the burger. Loaded fries. Oh,
Yeah, and don't bother asking for no jalapenos because they're going to give you
Because they're giving
they're
them
going to give you them
anyway.
anyway.
Yeah, so you better go and take some ibuprofen because you'll need to have a milkshake and then you'll give yourself brain freeze.
And you'll have to go to bed.
You'll have to go to bed for a bit. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Test. Woo, woo, woo. Test. Woo, woo, woo. Question 1. What snack did Al Powell buy in the petrol station and then blame his wife for making him buy them?
Well, did he eat them when he was in the building?
He didn't go in the building, did he, Al Powell? Do you know who Al Powell was? He
No.
was the cop that was in the car outside.
Oh, yeah, of course he was. Yeah. Yeah, he was the one who was on the phone to him the whole time.
He was the one who had the character arc, H, of,
Yeah.
he'd murdered a child.
Yeah, and then
In the
he ended
course-
up having to shoot the bad guy, but he was so scared about shooting the bad guy because he killed a 13-year-old prior. I know.
Yeah.
I have watched it.
Yeah,
A bit.
So that was his hero's journey, H. So he could kill a person and not feel any remorse or guilt about
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Was this snack Dreamies?
It's Twinkies, H. Twinkies. So you know for one already. I think this might be a not.
Oh, it's
going to
be such a bad quiz. I didn't enjoy watching it. I can't say I've retained anything.
H. Hans Gruber pretends to be a terrorist, but what was he actually after?
Money. Lots
Money.
of it.
Oh, 1 for 2. Mm-hmm. H. Question 3. What did John McClane write on a baddie's jumper and thereby inventing Christmas jumpers? That was the first ever Christmas jumper.
Oh, he wrote something like, did he say, no, he said out loud, I've got a machine gun now, didn't he? Or did he write? I'm getting confused with what he said to them and what he wrote on
You're
the
nearly
jumper.
there, H. You're nearly there.
I know, but I don't know which. Was it, I'm going to have to just
Now-
go with something about a machine gun.
Oh, well, it was. Do you know what? I'll give you that. It said, now
Yeah.
I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
That was it. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah.
All right, question 4. What Christmas song plays at the end as they leave in the limo?
Oh, God, I don't know.
There's a clue because it's like mimicking snow and because all the paper's falling from the building like it's snowing.
Is it, Let It Snow?
Yeah, let it snow. And H, what snack did
Not
I
bad.
eat whilst watching Die Hard? Bearing in mind it's a Christmas movie.
Okay. Trying to think what you eat at Christmas. What have I seen you eat at Christmas? Oh,
see me at
I'm
Christmas.
pretty sure you eat those things that are horrible that I don't like, and they're like twigs. They're like twig shaped, and
Yeah.
they're in like they're crisps.
If they were twig
I'm pretty
shaped,
sure you eat them.
what would you call it if it was like a twig but a small twig?
Twiglet.
Twiglet, yeah. No, it wasn't Twiglets. It was a mince pie with Marmite.
I'm gonna let you sit in that one for a bit. Just own that one for a bit. A mince pie with Marmite. I know they say you love it or you hate it, but I don't think they mean on mince pies.
I saw it on an advert and I thought, I'm going to try that. And I did.
What
And I liked
advert?
it. I can't remember. But I saw a thing where they cut the top off a mince pie and put Marmite in it. So I thought, I'm trying that. And I did. Yeah. So, Age, I think we're all done. And apart from what's your telly been?
I just finished watching You with Harley, and he liked the plot twist at the end with spoiler alert, Kate still being alive, you know, from the fire and that. Then she's alive at the end and stuff like that. Or the bit where he hides the key in his arm, doesn't he? And he bites the key out.
Yeah.
You missed the key, and then he comes up behind her. Yeah, so it was good. But yeah, I don't think I've watched much of the TV really.
You got your eye on any Christmas telly coming up?
Do you know what? No, I don't think I've looked.
It's not Traitors until New Year's Day, is it?
No, I was going to say Traitors is always after Christmas.
Oh, it's Stranger Things Boxing Day, isn't it?
Yeah, when's Maths USA? Yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, that's true. Well, Stranger Things is like Boxing Day and New Year's Day, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's Maths USA? I think that's like Jan, Feb.
I don't know. I've given up on maths, Age.
Yeah, it's crap, innit?
But once you're in it, aren't you?
I know, it's
like watching the soaps. I remember having to wean myself off EastEnders and thinking, if I don't watch it, I'm not going to know what's going on.
That's what I do with Corrie. I'm in the loop. I'm on like a 10-year streak with Coronation Street. I can't stop now.
You have to break the cycle.
I can't break the cycle. I can't.
You're in too deep. You're in too deep. Oh, well, we've just started the final season of Monk. So we need some
Have you not watched
recommendations.
it all before?
No.
Okay.
So we'll be finishing it in a few weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we watch it bit by bit. So we need some recommendations and suggestions for telly to watch that's not too taxing, too intense or demanding. We just want something to switch off and watch.
Yeah. I've got a quick series which is called 4 Seasons. It's new. It's easy. It's not brilliant. It's got Steve Carell in it. And it's basically... Actually, it is good. Like, I did enjoy it. I've not quite finished it yet. And it's about 3 couples that always, like, they go on holiday together every year and they're really close. One of the couples gets divorced. And it's about their navigation of that. It's a comedy. It's lighthearted, but it's also real that you're watching it. You can relate. It's that type of thing. And there's 8 parts. So there's 2 in spring, 2 in the summer, 2 in the winter, and I just skipped autumn then. 2 in autumn and 2 in winter.
Yeah, well, I remember going through that when, when my first marriage broke down and sort of friends have to choose which partner to remain friends with.
Yeah.
But in our instance, we were quite lucky because I don't have any friends.
Did you keep them then?
No, I didn't keep any friends. On that bombshell.
I was at Grandma's house the other day.
Yeah.
And she said, I really liked the episode. And then we were watching the video about it and you said, yeah, that was my first wedding vows. And she went, was it? And I went, no, obviously not. And she went,
when
no, of
Frankenstein
course.
meets his monster for the first time and they have a big thing about who's going to kill who.
Did he actually? No, of course he didn't, Grandma. Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah, she was there.
I know.
Wasn't that bad. It started off all right. You were there.
I was there.
You was there.
Yeah.
You were
That
about.
big.
You were about 4 weeks old. Yeah.
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 Which you'd think, wouldn't you? That would mean that I'd know how old you were, but I still don't. I still get it wrong.
But you still don't.
Still don't know. Right, H. How do people
You
get in
say
touch
it to
with
the
us?
intro to the podcast, so you must know ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you will be 18 years old now for the next 5 years.
For the next, yeah. And then I'll be 20 for like the next 10 years. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so if people want to get in touch with us, H, and they should,
And they
how do they do
should.
that? Can you get in touch with us
Facebook,
through TikTok?
Go on.
Can I get in touch with us
Yes,
through
they can.
TikTok?
We're unbanned now. Well, for now, because every time we upload a video, it gets banned. So if we get one more strike, we'll be banned again. So we shall see.
Okay. So TikTok?
Yeah, and then we have the Facebook page now, which is doing really well. We're getting some nice, lovely comments. We're communicating with you guys, which we like. What else is there? There's Instagram, My Generation Gap. There is email, mygenerationgap@gmail.com. You could write to us. We don't have an address, but you could just write and take a photo.
Yeah.
Just however you want to.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got distracted by my pen.
Yeah. Dear listener, it's 10:43 at night and we're fighting for his lives right now. We've both been secretly yawning and Stuart's slowly falling asleep. He's gotten lower and lower.
Yeah. And it's a weird feeling, H, because I've got a burger in front of me and I don't think I want to eat it.
That is a weird feeling.
I've never felt that before. It's a new emotion.
I'm so distracted by you swiveling your pen like this, right? That'd make a good thumbnail from the video.
Oh no. Right. Night. Love you.
Bye, love you.